going. Let's see if I can get a bullet game. Been feeling the desire for bullet after yesterday. Oh, there it is. We're live. Rodero, how's it going? I'm going kind of slow. Kind of going slow. Okay, we're picking up the speed. What? So what? Boric? Whoa, Borak. It's been a second. We got Goon. We got CJ with a message. At a mid tournament. What? Don't have mid tournaments. Have A+ tournaments. I gotta seriously pick up the pace. What? What is that? What are you doing? What are you doing with your life, huh? What are you doing? I'm going slow. That's what I'm doing. What? What the frickin' frick. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you fell. Okay, I actually can't believe you fell for that. That's why I played it. Oh, come on! Hey, Borat, how's it going? Whew. We'll have to get the hello to Tony. I mean, he might be tuning in at some point. Who knows? Okay, last one, and then we can jump into the game. I was so slow, and then I think my opponent just thought he was gonna. What is happening with this person? He was so good, and now he's like not good. Like, what happened? What do you mean? Queen takes. Oh my gosh. Oh my. What the fuck? Oh, brother, I mean, he's good, but it's just. He just locked out. He locked out. I think I just made a few mistakes, and it made him think, like, this guy sucks. Which was kind of fair. And then he let down his card. Did we get a brilliant? No. Wait, we did. Oh, the final move is a brilliant, technically. Hey, Shadrick, how's it going? We got a brilliant for facing. Which is funny, because I feel like Rook takes G6, if you want to complement any of these moves, should probably be the brilliant. Because this is what actually sacks the piece. Yeah, he didn't even try Bishop C8. I don't know, I was a bit thrown off. Wait, I want to see how bad the accuracy was in this first game. Because, you know, things happened. Shadrick, you know I only speak English. Your name is English. Shadrick, what's happening? At 80 and 79, you know, that's not terrible. Okay, this was good. This was not good. F6 here, yeah, that makes sense. I didn't clue into F6 until much later. Yeah, Boric, if you're ready, we can jump into it. You passed the 1,000 shark bait. Let's go. And sorry, Goon. I noticed you made a crazy claim that you would have flagged me there. Just don't. I have 96 reasons why I have my doubts. 96 reasons. Appreciate you though. Dang, wait, CJ, are you still there? I just read his actual message about having a mid-tournament. I got 4, that's possible. Okay, okay. I like them fighting words, pretty solid. Saving for the chair stream. No one's redeemed yet. You could be the first. It was inspired by chair stream, which is a long story, but we have less time today. But yeah, we had someone in chat who was just an incredible supporter. Who I want to say always got. It just became a thing for a while that when we left to like go to the restroom or grab a drink, they would get excited about it being a chair stream. And yeah, we had this one person in particular who was just having like a rough day, and so we kind of set it up to have a chair stream. It was just the chairs. We did not enter the stream at all. Pretty fun. No worries, Boric. No worries. You played like 2,000 games. That's a lot of things to sift. A lot of games to sift through. Okay, this is against Nemsko, also known as Nemo. She's a pretty solid blitz player. I don't know if her style is just decent against mine, but yeah, we've played a few times, and it's always really tough. The Sane, how's it going? So somebody pays you to not be on stream. I mean, if you want to interpret it that way, Goon, I guess you could, yeah. Oh, we got some D6. The Sane, wait, but this isn't the playing day. This is the game analysis day. Titled Hunter. Not much. Just jumping into some games. The Scene, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. Thursday's the viewer games. How does this work? Which aspect of it? So I mean, so far it's just solid opening. That's why I'm not saying much. Sometimes in the openings I'm just kind of taking it in. Radaro, on Thursday, you can play against me. Today, game analysis. Can I play it? So I'm looking at the games, like the master games, to see what's been played here. It looks like knight takes e4 in this particular case, which I do know is an idea in a lot of these positions. Does seem pretty good. Arjun, actually, he played, was it at Norway Chess? I think it was Norway Chess against Gukesh. They got something like this, and he had a really good position. it's a bit funny if they do take here. Like structurally, it just feels a bit strange, but it is playable. And then of course, if they don't take on f7, you're gonna play d5, and you win the piece back. But the idea is you're contending their center. Without the 2 pawns, you know, it makes it a bit easier for you to fight back. It's playable. You tried this variation, didn't like it, so I play simple chess. Wait, you didn't like this knight takes e4 stuff? Is that what you're saying? You're not convinced? Probably the bishop takes f7. Can't wait till wait for it, can't wait 40. Can you wait 30? So much chess open. Cedric, what are you going on about? Alright, I'm just really confused by Shadrick. You seem to be in a very interesting mood today. Yeah. So that kind of joke, I got you. It needs more setup. You need more. Better setup. Could be funny. I don't know how I feel about c5. c5 feels wrong. I guess just because of the kind of pressure here, like it's usually nice to have this solidified. And when both pawns get pushed, especially when white hasn't committed to locking it down yet, then I'm always a bit hesitant. I find that c6 is often where this pawn goes if we've already played e5. But this knight takes c5 is interesting. I mean, probably start, what if we start with this? Everything fine for black. This pawn, is there any issues? I'd probably say something like take, knight g5 looks possible. Maybe take here. Actually, yeah, what's wrong with taking here? Because you take with the knight now, I'm going to take, and then I'll take here, and my pieces feel a lot more active. Chess is a good time. Jedrick, as of this moment, I have no thoughts. But maybe another day. I'll get back to you in 2 to 3 business days. Yeah, little take on e5. It just feels wrong. Now with that said, what would be the alternative? I mean, I definitely am thinking about taking here. And then jumping the knight in. Knight takes would have to happen because the queen's stuck. I also could play c6 here. Could take and go crazy and take here. No, that feels wrong. This pressure is annoying. The Gench, how's it going? Don't call us, we'll call you. VP, how you doing? I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this. Something about this, something about e5. Just not. This is not McDonald's, and I'm not loving it. Just feels wrong. But maybe I'm worried for nothing. I mean, okay, this is Blitz. Like, I definitely have some concerns here. I think D takes E5 could have been really annoying for you. Maybe we take first. And kind of where I'm at, I would just say be careful about the pressure. Once you remove both pawns, it can be really annoying. Wait, BP, you've actually been awake for 4 days straight? I mean, I feel like that when you say awake for 4 days, that's all it could be, but that cannot be good for you. Or smart. Yeah, kinda. What do you mean, kinda? Is it pushed past the point where you're not sure if you're actually awake or you're asleep? You're just delusional? What are you talking about? Okay, yeah, see, you could have faced some annoyances there. Maybe just take... She wanted to checkmate you, and that's... You found the right opportunity. H6, take E4. And then the wrong opportunity. I guess this, like, holds everything. Okay, holds everything might be a bit of an overstatement, but... Why do you call him BP? Why wouldn't I call him BP? Yeah, you have this knight d5 idea. So take knight d5 now, where you interrupt the pin and you hit the queen. I think knight f6 just an improvement. Yeah, Shadrach, you do kind of need to calm it down just a little bit. Like, you know, I'm always down for a good troll, but there's definitely a line between a good troll and, like, trying to just stir up something. Yeah, now it's messy. He doesn't say the 13 after my name. I'll find an offensive Borat. Freaking, you're a troll too. I know you take great pride in it. Will do, I'm bored. I mean, that's okay. Just remember, like, we're trying to analyze games, so sometimes it gets a little wild. Like, I understand that, but just like semi-respectful could also be good. You gotta make your trolls good. Not just say everything that comes to mind. This is so I was trying to protect this so you could play d5 a bit easier, but you run into this check in the knight d6 annoyance. Maybe it's fine actually, because you could pin. Maybe it's fine. Whoa, Goon dropping a freaking... Is that a GIF? Did you just drop a GIF? That's crazy. Yeah, Queen C7 is really nice. I like this Rook C8, just preparing D5. It's a little tricky, but... It's funny. You catch it? I mean, like, I'm not against trolling. I just think if you're gonna troll, like, it should be funny. I'm down for a good troll. Dubious line, kind of, right? Shadrach, why are you asking something? that you likely can expect, I already know. Whoa, okay, wait, Stuff happened. Hold on. What? That's crazy. She was trying so hard to checkmate you that she just allowed Queen A1. But maybe it's not that simple, because knight e4 already exists. So rook takes d6 was maybe a bit, oh no, knight e4 doesn't work, because rook d6. Yeah, no, it turned out well. Like, queen takes a2 definitely changes things. I'm always funny, that's why I always troll. See, that's fine. That makes sense. Trolling must meet a certain bar, otherwise it just means to. Exactly. See, BP, BP is a legendary troll. Legendary. Not against trolling. I think that's why I'm trying to clarify a little bit in my game analysis. Yeah, this is very nice. It does look like you're winning. I mean, King's open. You're up the exchange. This side, I mean, I already know. You already told me. Yeah, Queen takes d1 was solid. Queen c7. I saw her once in a bullet pool, and then she said she would let me adopt and stop playing. See, that's a funny troll. Gotcha. Yeah, I think you should just go for this. I mean, with the time situation, pulling back. I mean, Queen c7 objectively is a fine move, but when you're this low on time, like you got to keep the checks, even if it leads to just repetition. You gotta go for this. I know you want to win, but it's like 17 seconds isn't a lot, and it looks like I think you just spent way too much time on this move instead of just going for it. Yeah. Pulled back too much. Chase, like, yeah, fine. I'm just spamming at this point. Yeah, see, that's where you gotta understand. You're not trolling. You're just spamming. One is funny, one is just sad. It would be a hard time scramble, but I think Queen takes g2, like, at least going for repetition, you give yourself a chance. A solid game. I think overall, the biggest thing I would say is be careful about this, like, e5, c5 push. Like, it can create a lot of weaknesses, and I think it did kind of backfire a little bit. You know, there's some small moments, like with knight f6 and this rook c8, that I think tactically could have been nice, but it's a 3-minute game. So it was pretty solid, all things considering. Right, all type of player is here. Type of player should be here. You troll, you have to do it a good bit to be known for trolling, but not every message, because then you seem like an immature child. You have to have good stuff to say. That's right. It's like that unexpected. You gotta reel us in that you're a normal human being, and then, I mean, this isn't a troll, but drop something like BP did, where he's like, yeah, I've been awake for 4 days. Like, that's you know, you're here, you're normal, and then it's like, you've been awake for 4 days. Like, what the heck? All type of player needs a second. Okay. I know it's early, but I was talking to Tony before, and just sipping on my big water bottle, so I'm gonna run to the restroom. I'll be right back, especially since Multiplayer is working on his game. Borak, don't need to apologize. You're fine. It's a nice game. Send it in mail, but this game was on the fly. What is that? Oh, like you didn't prepare it. I went through a few involuntary reboots. You know, when you're sitting in your chair trying to do something and none of it makes sense for like 20 minutes. I mean, when you say it like that, then yeah, that's definitely. Borat, did you send me in a game that wasn't played by you? What is this? Why does it say Miles and Tony? What kind of game you think we're playing here? Okay, but it's all type of player. BP, I definitely will look at some things and just kind of need a moment to really take it in. I just removed my full name and opponent name for privacy. Then why did you put in someone else's name? Makes it so confusing. Okay, so I feel like there's got to be a story to this game. At least I hope. I hope there's a story to this game. Otherwise, I'm going full BP mode and I don't understand. And I need like 20 minutes. Truly some of the most even odds. Is this like one of those engine games? Did you set it up with this GM? I mean, 1510. Oh. Huh. The results may surprise you. Alex, how's it going? What the heck? It's going. Glad to hear it. Did I miss a troll? I don't know. I feel like there's a whole story. All type of players still hasn't dropped the lore on us. AAG, the 4-player was a good time. It's a bit rare that we do it because it requires, you know, me and Tony to be available and 2 other people, and it's a lot of setup, but that was really good. That was maybe the most I've enjoyed 4-player because they didn't actually gang up on me. Like, I didn't win every game, but they didn't gang up on me and just like beat me into a pulp, so I appreciated that. The account over 9,000 is not GM and has no games on Chess.com. Oh no, those sentences were not connected. Hey Steve, how's it going? Nice Saturday results. I did see the FIDE Saturday tournament. Ganged up on Stellar mostly. Okay, so yes. But what was it? The second game, because he got kind of beat up in the first game. And the second game, I tried to like not go after him because they were beating him up again. And then he just screwed me over. Like, he came in, bring his queen, like, I'd toast me up, served me on a platter. I may have felt a little betrayed, and after that, I mean, not that I, like, fully went for him, but there was definitely, if I had an opportunity from that moment on, I was gonna take it. Like, I was... Unlike the previous game, where I maybe stepped back. I was not gonna take it. I don't think he really knew. Yeah, yeah. It was it's a lot. if you're not used to it, it's a lot. And even for me, who I have played it a few times, I still hung my queen a couple of times. You think I should play the U.S. Masters like 2095, but once TNA gets rated, I'll be 2100. So I don't know. Wait. So is that? Oh, that's the line, right? 2100. I mean, for the experience, I think it's a good idea. Like, it's such a solid tournament. You might get absolutely beat up, but I think when you have the chance to play in a tournament like that, then do it at least one time. And the results may surprise you. You know? Maybe you won't get beat up, but I assume that's why you're hesitant, is like you're worried you might get beat up. I think the experience. Crash Dummy Rich, thank you so much for the sub. Look, 19 months. Good heavens, Crash Dummy Rich has been subbed longer than I have on my personal account. Alright, Chadrick, you take care. Yeah, more comfortable playing Bughouse. Bughouse is crazy, but at the same time, it is simpler than 4-player. At least in the sense that I think everybody's kind of done Bughouse at some point. A little experience goes a long way. I really want to take that F7 pawn, but so wait, I need to understand who you're playing. This actually, so I understand your approach, all type of player. Chess, the 4,897th chess champion is here. Let's go. Hello, good sir. Played a lot of bug on here. I went through a bug phase. Okay, it's Leela. Yeah, so you know how I feel about these games. It's tough because yeah, I kind of know like if this is Leela, that's not takeable. That's a bit of a like we don't take that pawn if we're playing Leela. Like that queen, I don't know how it's getting trapped, but between like d5 or g7. Is it though? Wait a second. Maybe we shouldn't be so trusting. Because I'm thinking like we take d5 and then we sack the rook and we just try and trade some stuff. But I guess it is a bit awkward. Like he doesn't take and then he tries to... Yeah. Okay, so maybe not worth it. You just continue to play very solidly. Okay, go for a trade. How do you not... Whoa! C4. $17.50, super solid. I kind of bounce between 22 and 23 when I'm like playing bug on chess.com, but I play against those like 24, 2500 guys, and I just don't like. They're just better. I gotta look up more Bug House. There's a local chess club in your city that plays it a lot. Ooh, I mean, yeah, don't be worried if you don't feel that good. I guess just have fun. On Saturday, round 1, the round got delayed. Oh, Steve, I heard about this. I heard it was Chase trying to push. Steve, that's a steep. Yeah, C4 feels crazy because I mean, your opponent had, okay, your computer opponent has just like this little bit of pressure in the center. Your king's also here on C1. I know it's kind of boring, like material odds, you just be solid, but I mean, I'd at least start with king b1. Like, let's play king b1, and if e4, and only if e4, then we play c4, when there's less pressure here. You could also play rook h2. At some point, rook f1 might be better, actually, because you do have to watch out for this. But, I don't know. I mean, you're going to compromise your whole position to open up one bishop. ZJ, how's it going? Yeah, that's crazy. A 233 move game. Even round 2 is longest against NMZoo and stuff. Played a qualified tournament with another shooter and did decent. Not good enough for Bug. It was like 1700, 2100 chess.com, and played Bug House. Ooh, that sounds like a great experience. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, now the computer knows that it gets a move to decide how it wants to play against this open center. Yeah, king b1 first. You know, kind of solidify before you open it up. I think it's fine. You're up material. You don't need to force things to happen all the time. Like, I think it's still good when you're up material to almost treat it as if you weren't up material. So yeah, still trying to improve your position. But maybe this is the right way of phrasing it, instead of like being safe. I mean, if your opponent instead of this knight has a queen here, or a queen here, or a queen here, like a queen anywhere, like we wouldn't play c4. It's just that feels very dangerous. And, you know, it's because the position's opening up and your opponent's kind of more ready for it. So, you know, don't compromise your position. I think it's the wrong break. Some barbecue sticks. Like a meat stick with barbecue. Wait, what do you mean by barbecue sticks? Abumar, thank you for the follow. But how do you progress? I'd be more interested in expanding over here. I'm gonna slide the queen back. I'm gonna put the rook on g1. I actually really, the more I think about it, I really like this rook g1 move. We're actually gonna use this bishop to defend the pawns, and then we're just gonna move everything over here where our rooks are and where we have an open file, and you know we can play. Yeah, this was an odd game against Leela. Okay, I mean this seems all right. It seems less right. Oof, yeah, it's just a tough. Just a little bit awkward. Although I would prefer queen d3 here by a wide margin. Very good square for your queen. Like, you're really opening up here. And as of right now, like, you cover the squares that you would use to go after your queen. It's also, because the pawn pushes, like, I'm just eyeing this bishop opening up. So if I can have a very open queen, actually, that just kind of restricts black's pieces, opens up the door. Oh, BP, we do hate meetings. L's in chat for BP. Sorry. Any A4 ideas to stop B5? B5 itself, I don't think is the biggest concern. I think it became a much bigger concern because this queen got kind of stuck. You know the things you eat where it's a stick with like chunks of meat on it. Oh, like kebab. Kebabs are good. Okay, so you were playing this game and now you're just speeding. Oh. Bad things are on the horizon. Oh, bad things are on the... Oh. Yeah, that could have gone better. You had Rook C1 to draw, you think? At one point. Yeah, but I mean, what's the point of Rook C1? As far as learning goes, right? Because clearly things have already gone wrong, and the improvement should have happened. Should have happened before this point. If we're desperately trying to fight for a draw, then yeah. Anything to gamble. Jonesing. Ugh. This would have been an interesting game to do guess the move on, but... Or guess the elo. Guess the move on. Bring back guess the move, chess.com. Alright, Borat, are you here? Not even. Yeah, but, I mean, even still, like, you got pushed back, you're very cramped. It was like, you push this pawn. I know I keep going back to c4, but I think it was just so significant. Like, you opened up the exact front that your opponent wanted to play on. And he just tears you apart after. You got to be careful. Like, you got so hyper fixated on improving this one piece that you compromised your whole position. He is ready. Okay. Yeah, I gotta pick up the speed a little bit here. We're going a little slow now. Fortunately, I have a slightly earlier lesson today, so I'll have to finish sooner. Moving forward, I should still have like the more time I used to for these Mondays. It's just been working with a student. Why did it say 15 seconds? That's a weird glitch. Okay, we gotta change these names, brother. What side were you, and roughly what was your opponent's rating? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna copy it again. Or paste it again. Why is it being like this? Your elo was 0. His was unrated too. Yeah. Miles is so tall, man. That is crazy. Since I've never played feet. Yeah, but what side were you? Were you black or white? How would you feel about a chess.com feature called Replay Game, where you can see Blitz bullet games be replayed? Like, you could rewatch an Alticaro versus Ali Reza bullet game as if it was happening live, since chess.com already saves anyways how much time was used for each move. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Okay, so we can't do bad. No, no apostrophe. So, yeah, he's like 6'7". He's crazy. What's the highest rated student you have taught? I'll tell you that off stream, good. But probably the biggest jump, or the one I feel like I made the biggest difference of, was a student I worked with for 2 years that I took from. He was really struggling at like 1950, 2000, and he ended up. And this was during the bid, so it was really sad because he was starting to take off right before everything hit and tournaments kind of closed down. But then, like, he's crossed 2300. And, he got into school, so I also stopped teaching. But he's gotten an IM norm, and yeah, he's still plays here and there. We still talk on occasion. So it's probably one of my proudest things. He was pretty hard stuck. 2000. Make it. I think Kalila Ricard's almost impossible. I'll type of player. This is your obsession right now. Opponent is Colombian FIDE player. I mean, so far, I mean, you know. Like, I think the opening has gone pretty well for you, actually. I mean, despite being a Dutch. No. I mean, like, isn't this a somewhat ideal position for you from, like, a Dutch? Got a knight on b4, and you're possible ready with some breakthroughs at some point. Like, it feels pretty solid. Round 1, when we were waiting for Chase's game to be done, his opponent. He moves, then pushed his pawn, and everyone outside yelled. Wait, I thought Chris was on the defending side, but he was the one that ended up extending it? That's crazy. He was. At one point he had a rook and pawn against a rook and knight. A little torn on this, c5. I don't like c5. Like, in a lot of ways it makes sense, but you're not really, unless you get e5 as well. It feels hard to imagine that you're really breaking through, and I guess if he locks it down, you could play like h6 g5. Could be really interesting. Yeah, that's what I'm not sure. Wasn't a fan of knight takes a2. Yeah. maybe even here. I'm actually really interested in like h6g5 here, like starting to get that rolling. Because in a lot of ways, I'm thinking of this as like, we're not trying to cement this. It's probably a temporary thing, or at least we're not breaking through on that side. Like, it's defensive. So if that's defensive, then we need to get some of our own play going, and pushing your pawns seems like the most logical direction. Had 600-0. Like the person beat them 600-0? All type of player. Chase once had ones, man. That is so crazy. I wish I could have seen that all type of player. Steve. Sounds wild. Yeah, didn't have. Man, you gotta have the cojones. Gotta go. ZJ, by the way, are you still there? I kind of got lost in thought thinking about your idea, and then got talking to other people. Can you be comfortable if you play? Hey, he's still here. The replay mode. I don't hate it. There's a part to it that I like because it'd be fun just to watch, but I don't know. I also worry about like disengaging people in a sense from live games. Yeah, playing B3 is crazy. Maybe he was wrong in taking. Like, he probably should have left the knight on B4 and just tried to solidify. He told me he played it and realized after. Ugh, the knight. Yeah, you beat him 600 times. Yeah, it makes sense. Or couldn't win once. Best he got is a draw. I mean, they're brutal, man. Bishop D3. Wait, Bishop D3. Why is this not winning? This looks very good, at least. Unless he has Bishop takes F5. Beginner players, how's it going? I'm not here before, after taking on B4. Oh, yeah. Yeah, quick Bishop D3. I guess that also makes sense. Timing. Yeah, now you really are cooking here. Will you stream tomorrow? Was it Tuesday? Yes. Should be streaming. I didn't stream last week because my mom was in town. I was showing her around Charlotte and the chess places. Oh, he took on E4. Dang. Oh my goodness. Steve playing Leela odds right now. There you go. Yeah, it's every Monday. But as you can tell, CJ, like it, inevitably there's a mix of just chatting. Who's the strongest Twitch streamer? What do you... Actually, that's a better question than I thought. Because my head went to streamer. I'm like, of course it's Gar. But I guess he might not count as a Twitch streamer. I guess that's the caveat. So... I'm trying to think of those that I would say are like an actual streamer. I mean, in Blitz, I think you gotta give it to Bortnick, actually. Blitz and Bullet. Who's like a pretty consistent streamer. Bortnick's beast, unless... Am I forgetting someone? Because like Magnus streams, but I wouldn't consider Magnus a streamer. Yeah, but Hikaru's not a Twitch streamer. So by technicality. Yeah, Danya's also up there. But Bortnick... Bortnick, unfortunately for Danya, is the better player. It's close, but Bortnick is better. Which feels wild to say. Because they're both so strong. The Sane. How's it going? Machanissen? Radio? Radio, how you doing? I'm supposed to say you and no man can beat you. What do you... Of course that's not true. That was a very nice checkmate for it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Look, I literally played Bortnick in 30-second games yesterday, and it did not go well, so... I'm not living in a fantasy world where I'm magically much better than I am. What's Borat? Why did... Smart detection. Okay, so the auto mod caught this message from Borat. Caden, do you think Nimzo is the strat for the 90-30 games I have this weekend? Steve's just cooking up Leela. Easy dub. Easy dub. Not even sure why. Hans is brash, that's for sure. I'm doing pretty well, radio. Overall, like things are going. It's been really busy, but could Bortnick beat you in 100-0? Beat you 100-0? Yeah, absolutely. Like if it's him and he's locked in, which is the caveat, is it's hard to be locked in for 100 games. Like he's that good. I mean, like I got 96-4, and he's definitely a step above me. Did you see Tina floating on the rooks? Yeah. I was there when she was filming it. Dang, Steve just cooking up the Lilo bot. Is that, I'm assuming? See, it's that easy. Nimzo, I mean, Blazing Heart, that's a better guess than I got. Okay, oh, that's right. The Saint, I think, wanted to play, not have a game analyzed, so he probably bounced. Misunderstood. Yo, Steve, Art, what the? How do I send the game? If you have a link in chat, Steve, I think you're better than Leela. I mean, from the game analysis, it does say that. You had a 98% accuracy. Leela had a 97% accuracy. Do with that what you will. The Browns look strong. I'm not the biggest NFL person. Titled Hunter, if there are no links, or if you're not trying to send a link, if you're trying to send a PGN, then chess.com messages is the other kind of best place. Do you have any predictions of any of the rising chess talents under 18 who will reach top 10 in the world someday? Rooting for Faustino Oro and Andy Woodward. I mean, they got the potential. They got the potential. But, I mean, it's always hard to predict that. Oh, wait, that's the game. Don't lose it. Okay, grab the game. I got it, Title Hunter, I believe. Yeah, I think we're set. But yeah, I am a huge believer. I'm probably more of a believer of Andy Woodward than I am Faustino. I don't know what to make of Faustino, if I'm being honest. Like, I think he's a very talented player, but like, okay, so I'll say like the difference of when I've played him online between the two. I feel like Woodward just has much better understanding. Faustino, like he's good, he's sharp, but I just don't feel that. I just don't feel that same power of knowledge. And I know it's just online and blitz bullet games, but a lot of that really shines through. B4, it's your gambit. Oh, wait, we're gonna see the Gambino E4 here. Wow. Going to book, half theory, nice. What is your go-to opening as black versus D4, the Grunfeld? All type of player, how is Steven so good? I mean, all type of player. I don't know if you've realized this, but Steve's just better than Hikaru. Kind of struggled done as expected for ratings in recent tournaments. Yeah, I think Faustino would need a big breakthrough. I think he would need a big breakthrough. I don't see the same knowledge. Yeah, Degens, don't worry, I got you. Yeah, I still think both players are. Okay, what? So your opponent didn't take the gambit, and it led. That's very weird, interesting position. I mean, what you're doing at a glance makes a lot of sense to me. It's the finish with C3. Okay, C3. Where the theory ends. I mean, by this point, it looks really nice. Too long time control. Nah, Steve, I think you take it in 1 minute. Easy. Would I beat Faustino in classical? I don't know about that. I mean, I could, but would I? I mean, it's a toss-up. I think overall I still have better understanding about chess than he does. But I would guess he has better openings right now by a good margin than I do. Oh, this is looking nasty. Can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not. That's good. Soup, how's it going? Whoa, you, I guess he kind of has to protect the stuff, but Bishop G7? Wait, how'd he get so cooked? That's crazy. Titled Hunter, I mean, you got my attention. This looked like fun. How many pawns do you think would Magnus have to be down for you to beat him in a blitz game? Or does Magnus beat you with all 8 pawns down? ZJ, I can say with absolute confidence that I can beat Magnus with equal material. Which is not does not me trying to flex as much as I think you are unaware of the fact that that's already been tried and tested a little bit. Did you play E4, E5, D4, play C5? Create the gambit. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. You're just cooking this guy up. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready for the storm. I can't even say anything about this game. Like, you just crushed him. Oh, quadruple Y has to go make some calls. No worries. I don't think quadruple Y is selling cheating devices. Magnus 1 second, you 10 hours. Well, the odds are getting worse. I think I win that time. Maybe. Right, then it would be Mac deck. Game disrespect is crazy. That's fine. WK and slandered. Nice, Titled Hunter. No, I mean, Magnus is very good, but he is still human. And, yeah, I mean, that shows, like, obviously Magnus is better than me, but in the 3 games we've played, it's 50%, so just a testament to the fact that he's... I mean, if we played more, like, he cooks me. But, dang, Steve got cooked. But he's human. Alright, I don't think Mac is here, so I think we can continue with a win. Ooh, all type of player you gotta draw against Leela. Night odds, nice. Yeah, Awen, we had a few people that got busy with work right at the wrong time. Can I beat Steven? I can. I don't know if I would, but I can. The brutal of being world champ and not being able to avoid losing to another champ is much more. I mean, that's chess. It's one of the funny things about chess is, you know, you take an NBA team and put them up against any college team, and they should absolutely smash them. In chess, I think the odds of like the top of the top still dropping a game here and there to those that you could call college good, like it definitely exists more so, in my opinion, than in other things. And I think a lot of that's just because a lot of other things really allow for more mistakes, where chess is such a precision game that, you know, just one really dumb move and could be all over. Or one mouse slip, right? Server right then get busy. The time they're paying you real well. Ooh, okay, your opponent hits you with the bird opening. Oh, he knows you like F4, okay. So he was sending it back, but we'll see if that was a good idea, which already I don't I don't know about this one. I don't know about this. This is a simul, by the way. Yeah, D takes C5 feels crazy. I mean, you're just developing normally, but should really be trying to keep that central integrity as white. Just to gonzo. Rosie, how's it going? Your opponent already feels on the edge of... Oh, is knight g4 just winning a pawn? You say yes. Okay, I guess it makes sense. Does it make sense to do it this way? Is there any reason we would take here first? Because you could also take there. I guess it would if we wanted to try and play knight takes d4. Dang, Steve, you got cooked the second time? Yeah, knight d2. Borat, sorry. Close your eyes, close your eyes. I imagine this Dutch player, this nightmare. See the reverse Dutch be so bad. We're pinning ourselves. Can he escape? I guess he just... No, that's main one. That's main one. If he castles queenside. I guess king f2 and the pin is awkward. I don't know, maybe knight takes e3 was an option. Not that there's anything wrong with this, like this still looks very good. Yeah, I mean, this is all looking pretty good for you. I don't like your opponent's p4, creating that backward pawn on e3, but... play Decimate and Burn. Yeah, that seems very true. Okay, here. Yeah, I don't like A6 just because I want to keep the rooks doubled, and having the rook be distracted by taking, I don't love. Like, I would rather move this knight just about anywhere. Maybe these two squares, B6 and F8 feel like the considerations, because E6 I guess would be really nice. Yeah, the rooks end up back, but little awkward. Still fine. Okay, still fine. Maybe rook e4, rook c4. Going aggressive looks super nice. Because he has to, if he wants to protect f4, he has to stay, and he just looks cooked. Absolutely. What did it want? D4? It's D4. D4 is an idea. Yeah, I guess d4 makes a lot of sense. It's funny because you're almost not going after this pawn. And you're trying to distract the king here. This has been so he can't take back. Or maybe loosen up this pawn on b4. So you check, he can't take, otherwise he loses his rook, and then something's gonna fall. And I think the big issue you're kind of running into now, and maybe for a while, has just been the openness of your pieces. I mean, you're up a pawn, but you know, we gotta get the pieces going. We gotta give them squares, and it's like you could have kind of snuck through with rook e4, rook c4. Now you can break through with d4. It's like you gotta make something happen at some point. Like, you're the one up material. Of course, we don't want to just throw our pieces at our opponent, but you should take advantage of that. Actually use the material you're up to make stuff happen. Okay, a lot of back and forth, I think, here with this rook c4 d4 idea. Computer continually wants it, which is why it's flagging so many moves. And now it's messy. Now you're up a pawn still, but it's probably equal. So, okay, overall for the game, I'd really point this out, Nathan. Like, you want a pawn, you have the initiative, because it's important to understand with pawns that it's not just that you have the extra pawn, it's the downside for your opponent by the fact they're missing a pawn. And so there's a reason top players win by only being up a pawn. But you just kind of moved around, like you didn't make anything happen until it was too late. Like, you're going for this f6 finally, but it's a bit slow, and he's able to maneuver his pieces and plant that knight on e5. Steve trying to cook up, nice. Yeah, I would finish that by saying g5 probably needed to happen because of the exact idea that happens in the game. Oh yeah, knight f7. King had no space. Ah, you could have cooked him. You could have cooked him. Just the needed more oomph, more initiative, less maneuvering. Cash just beat Oparin. Hey, oh, I haven't been. Wait, let's do a quick. Do a quick check. Man, I think did I lose track of time a little bit? As far as when I need to finish, I think I still have about another hour. For some reason, I was thinking I needed to finish. Yeah, let me make sure. Thinking I needed to finish at the top of the hour, but. Okay, I'm just off by a bit. Good. Oh man, Fabi through. He was crushing. Oparin beats Lee. Nice. Poor Shankland. Down. Ronian beat Gukash. Saying Gukash beat. Yeah, there's a brilliancy. It takes D6. Smashes through. Wow. This is actually a fantastic game. This is a very good game by Gukesh. That's crazy. How is Queen... How is this not a brilliancy? Just... I mean, it's not that important. This is just one of those chess.com algorithm things that interests me when I don't understand it. We know sixes. Steven, how are you doing? How's the chess? Yeah, Oparin had no chance. That's just brutal. Anything else crazy? Oh, Sam Shanklin's going down again. That doesn't look so simple, though. Oh, maybe it is because of the checks, and he loses that pawn. I know real strategy gaming. Crazy. Okay, CJ. Wait, CJ. So I have a Philadelphia Open page, but which round? Did I miss that? Time control's 90-30. NANI? Hey, Gamer Girlo with the raid. Wait, N wants to collaborate. Wait, my misunderstanding. How's it going? How was the stream? Ross the Boss, thank you for the follow. Big shout out. Great taste in music. Thank you. It's mostly not copyright. Just doing some game analysis. Just working on getting this next game set up, but I needed a little clarity. Oh, round 4. You said that? Oh, banana. Okay. Sounds like y'all had a fantastic stream. That's what that's the vibe I'm getting. That's good heavens. Raid, it's ARPA! Welcome. Welcome. We want Tired Tactic Tuesday. That will be tomorrow. I am tired. She is so energetic. I mean, that's good. Because I've been staying up too late, waking up too early. And working out with someone who pushes me really hard. So the energy for me sometimes a bit rough. It's crazier and crazier. Somehow I always get away with it. This game, your opponent incorrectly claimed a draw of 3-move repetition twice. So he misclaimed 4-move repetition. This sounds like an interesting story. Okay, so this was an over-the-board classical game that CJ played. Best way to work out, to be honest. No, it is really good. Like, I would definitely never go as crazy if it wasn't for that guy. Make sure you're getting enough protein. I am eating a lot of protein. I feel like I've seen your name before. Maybe. Who knows? Was the under 1800 section. Okay, so we're painting a picture about this game. We get a semi but your opponent's playing boring. This is crazy. So your opponent misclaims a repetition twice. Plays this. It feels like your opponent just wanted a draw. I mean, B3, like C takes D5, like very solid. You already have 1.4k channel points before following. Hey. Wait, Ross. Now I gotta. What? You just chilling? You just been lurking? Yeah. Although, I guess you could play E takes D... Can you play E takes D5? I mean, the knights... You could. Bishop B7. It's fine. Sometimes it's nice if you haven't played B6, and then you develop that way if they take... Well, that's obvious. Your opponent probably waited for that. So you've committed this, and the knight blocks. I mean, but you could still play here. Like, it's an option. I have a few neutral streamers. Nice, Ross. Well, I don't know what crazy stuff you said, so the support side of me wants to say I hope you keep getting away with it. But maybe without knowing, I shouldn't say that. Just C takes D5, trying to like capture towards the center. It's just about the breakthroughs. So if we take here, the nice part is you have C5 eventually. Like, we're not rushing with it. Or there are some situations we can do like a B5 setup, but that's much trickier. It's really going to be mostly about C5 and just trying to open up your position like that. So that's what I would enjoy and why I would probably lean towards taking. I like the bigger fight. But you are correct in the sense, like, this is typically more solid. I mean, it's symmetrical right now, so. But E5 is a much more difficult break to play than C5 is. Which I think is the big point. Yeah, this was an OTB game. Which apparently the player that ZJ was playing against, so the person with the white pieces, tried to claim 3 folds twice and was incorrect. I mean, I like the setup you got, actually. The fact that your opponent lets you so comfortably plant on E4 is really nice. Yeah, this is like, was it the Marshall attack? Or Marshall? Was it Marshall, or am I thinking Pillsbury? Liked his F4. What's my rating? In which one? In I'm like my Blitz and Bullet are around 2950 right now, I think. Yeah, I mean this looks great. Although I don't think you should have taken on D2. I would have just castled. I like the tension because your opponent never really wants to take here. This is just a resource for you that you can always use, but your opponent can't. So I would wait. I would just castle and let him suffer a little bit. Hit 3,000 today. I'm not playing much today. I've crossed 3,000 a few times, but you know it takes some effort. It's not that easy. Rosie, you have seen that. I'm just calling to say Is there any punishment usually if you incorrectly claim three full repetition too many times in FIDE rules? I don't know if after a couple times if there would be a bigger punishment. Because like illegal moves, I know the second illegal move you lose according to FIDE rules. First one you get like a time added. Anonymous has rated us before, Ross, so you could be correct. But as far as incorrect claims, that I don't know. I would guess it's not a forfeit, except until maybe the third time. But a lot of times there's some discretion to be given by tournament directors to where if someone is continually doing something incorrect, that forfeiting does become an option. So I would doubt there's a rule specifically about, hey, you misclaimed 3 times, like, boom, get him out. But could I believe that, you know, a few times... Okay, wait 1 sec. Really want to throw in Bishop B4. Keep him from castling, although is he castling? Probably not, because of the pawn on h5. So maybe it's not that important. Ross, you pretty sharp. Ross the boss, you for someone who apparently says a lot of crazy stuff, you seem very reasonable, which worries me. Those are the people you should be worried about. Those that can be reasonable. I like to imagine if it was some little kid who was purposely trying to claim it over and over to purposely be distracting, it would be some type of punishment. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, ZJ. Is at some point, I think it's just in the arbiter's discretion, and if they felt like it was a disturbance, man, you should just be crushing this guy. They could. Wait, Banana has the stuff. Oh, he's not reasonable. It's crazy. What extra to remove legal moves, unreasonable claims be penalized under 11.5, which forbids distracting or annoying, even if the claim is incorrect. Any draw claim is also a draw offer that the opponent may accept. Under rule 11.5. Yeah. Interesting. Oh yeah, because in FIDE events, so that is one very clear difference. When you claim a threefold, you are supposed to write the threefold move. Not make it, not hit the clock, but claim the draw. Bring the arbiter over, show them, hey, this is the move I have written. It's threefold, so on. So I guess there's just a lot of chances for stuff to go wrong. You're still forced to play the move, but now we have to wonder what rule 11.5 is. Maybe he's a sheep in wolf's closing. That's what I'm saying, Rosie. Those are the most dangerous. Mikey. Life's going pretty well, actually. No way, B4. Oh my gosh, wait. Wait, TJ, have you looked at this at all? Have you analyzed it with a computer? Because this is a sad miss. Rook C2 seems so reasonable. Rook C2 makes so much more sense at first glance, but then you dive deeper. ZJ, this looks like forced mate. Am I losing my mind? Queen takes B4. Queen takes B4 would be so nasty. What we're gonna do is check this bishop. Absolute monster. King goes either way, doesn't matter. I'm gonna check you. There's no blocking, there's no capturing. He has to go back. Ah! That's such a nice checkmate. That is so cool. Oh, I would love to play this checkmate. CJ, that's a crazy story though. Ross, you're telling you, you've done nothing wrong ever in your life. Wait, nothing wrong ever? Dang, Steve's cooking up. He needs stronger than Leela. Leela ain't good enough for him. Okay, anyways. Rook C2 should still be winning. Right? The king's open. Some threats are happening. Just really wanted queen takes B4. I assure you, my good man, I'm only a legitimate businessman. Despite what the feds say. We're getting the lore. Okay, so Ross, I mean, if you're good, it's all above board. Tell me the craziest thing. I might regret this, but tell me the craziest thing that you said today. Okay, so you got the 2 pawn. I mean, it should be good for you. So rooks against queen. Oftentimes, the queen will shine if the king is exposed and / or if you have passed pawns, because king open, queens are great at attacking kings, makes it really annoying for rooks, and then pass pawn is just a great distraction for the rooks. What? Treat your girl like a queen. Sacrifice her. Ah, I see. Interesting take. And my good man, has this method of life worked for you thus far. Jeez. Blazing hard. I shouldn't have asked. I opened the door. I opened the door to things, and now it stops being said. I think you should. Okay, first of all, I think you rushed with this check. I want to keep this pawn protected. I think we just run. I think we get out of here. Like h6, I'm worried about because of this possible. We just saw this in Awin's game. This kind of mating idea. Definitely don't want part of this. So I don't think we want to push h6, even though it gives us that square for our king that we need to not get mated. But yeah, king f8. I mean, it's a little bit scary, but I think it's fine. Like we'll lose these pawns, but we're just like this. This is how we win the b4. So we have to treat it. We have to treat it right. And I'm not seeing any issues because your king gets here, and then you can just like keep going. You're just gonna maneuver it to the other side, away from all the problems. Just gonna run from all the problems. Yeah, I mean, it feels like he takes and you get that pin, but it's just not. Oh, wait. Okay, by the way, ZJ, I do want to understand after what moves he tried to claim threefold. Because that just sounds interesting. What a sneaky. Okay, the mess has happened. You're here now. Whoa, wait, boss, or Ross the boss getting called out. Dang, they're playing a game of chicken right now. Or is who's gonna open up about the crazy stuff that was said? Oh, that was the actual threefold. So that was 3 times, right? So 1, 2, 3, yeah. So that was the actual threefold he could have claimed. It was like a really interesting kind of back and forth until your opponent forgot that you put the queen on a7 instead of c7, which opened up this one where the rook cannot magically block anymore. Dang. Big blunder. Yeah, I think losing your b4 pawn in the conversion was a big hit. I think it was. It's a bit messy. Maybe I'd also say like g6 should have been is worth considering, where you play g6. I'm assuming like g6, h6, and then we just try running again. But that's messy because if you lose this pawn, then that pawn's really close. It's tough. Tough. Interesting game. If you ever get this same game again, which will never happen, just play queen takes b4. That's the most important thing. Just for me. I just want to feel the power. Interesta. You're there? Let me know. Yeah, it's pretty wild. I think the other thing, like outside of losing b4, I would really emphasize this. Like, be careful of rushing too quickly with trades. If you know your opponent doesn't want to make them, then there's value in being in a situation where you're the one that gets to pull the trigger. Okay, maybe that's not the right phrasing for it, but your opponent will always have to be on the edge, just anticipating you taking. And that's now a resource where he doesn't have the same luxury of being thinking about taking, because it's just not like always going to be good for you. So I think that's the other thing. Really a lot of power and that potential. Interesta I don't think is here. Just what I'm feeling. Clout Puma. Pay for the whole suite, but you will need the edge. That one on addition is up everything. Alright, Cloud Puma, if you're there, let me know. I'll be right back. You guys are crazy. Okay, so I didn't see anything from Clout. It is about that time. Some people have stepped away. So let me take Cloud out, and Rosie, if you're there, would mean you're up next. Max, how's it going, good sir? Hey, thank you so much for the sub, Max. Much appreciations. Your username is Ro Z. latest rapid game. Bro, are you a soccer fan? I know nothing about soccer. At least like players and stuff. Not my specialty. You're nice. So I'm asking because I see your profile picture. Is that I assume your favorite player? Ooh, all type of player and Steve were locked in a battle. You got the one win. Nice, nice, nice. Right, so you lost this game against the real RDM. I guess. Okay. Nice. Okay, D6 can go a few ways. Your opponent's choosing to go Scheveningen. E5 is Najdorf, E6 is the Scheveningen opening. Bishop C4 can be very dangerous. Bobby Fischer was a fan. A lot of this Sozen stuff. But you didn't play Bishop B3. I used to play the Scheveningen a good while ago. Like years. A good while. Like, it's actually probably been like 15 years. I switched to Najdorf, but or no, I started playing the Scheveningen 15 years ago. Yeah, I started, and I switched to the Najdorf after a couple, like 2 to 3 years. Very tricky positions. Okay, your opponent does go for this b4 right away, which you could have tried to avoid with an early bishop e3. But knight takes e4 has a massive win rate. Yikes. Rook e1. Rook e1 is the move that people seem to be doing very well with. d5. Okay. Bishop f4. Bishop f4? This just feels like preparation. c4 as well. Okay, so play bishop b7. There's some crazy stuff here, to say the least. Oh, because g6, queen e5, then you're hitting here as well. Queen f6, like you're hitting these both. And queen f6, you run into rook takes e4, I imagine. The knight was the only thing protecting the queen, so that's an issue. And if takes, white has options. He can take with the bishop since it hits black's rook. Wow, taking. All type of player. So all type of player. I mean, you're a huge fan of these bots. Feel like, you know, making you sharp. But have you really seen like big gains from it? Yeah, crazy. Okay. I'm getting lost. I'm getting lost in the analysis. You go queen f3, c4, which also should have some danger to it. Probably not as good as that rook e1 stuff, but Knight d6. There gonna be no issues here or here? Yeah, so, okay. Assume you went queen e2. So what's happening here? If we go... I said big gains. Like, you've seen the benefit. Wondering if there's knight takes e6? Right, immediately. Okay, so take... What does black have? You could take the queen. Wait, what's wrong with this? This should be maybe the top move we think about. So I assume we have to take the queen, but he takes the rook, which also hits this, which I feel like is a problem. And, oh, jeez. I think too much is hanging. Now, with that said, we can intentionally hang some stuff. e3. But if he takes, knight takes e6 looks good. Is it good? No, he can't do that, because then this is a problem. Then basically, if he gives up the queen, now bishop f6 isn't protected. This is pinned, so that's a problem. And earlier, knight e6 was best. Maybe knight e6 here. Knight e6 here would make a lot of sense. Still messy, but... Black plays... This looks really bad. So I don't think he could take. Yeah, I think queen g3 feels like a nice idea. I think if you play harder opponents, you improve faster. Yes and no. I think the ideal is that you play someone 100 points higher than you most of the time. Because it's someone that, like, pushes you, but isn't so far above you that you can still kind of put into practice the things that you're working on. If you just get smoked off the board, then you don't really get that benefit of being able to implement the things you're working on, as well as have a bit better view of what you need to work on. At least that's been my experience. Yeah, queen g3, I kind of like... Okay, I mean, this turned out, though. A little bit of back and forth, but you still have some very nice bishops. I don't know if I'm a fan of bishop d2. I like this bishop on this diagonal. More towards the queen and... Sorry, the king. We're not getting in the way of this rook. I just play Stockfish 37 times a day. Because I just like feeling miserable. Oh, but you have bishop e3. Okay. Yeah, maybe I could get behind it with bishop e3 as an idea. But probably, yeah, probably right away. Especially after seeing knight d4 on the board. Maybe bishop e3 immediately. Work on stirring up some problems. Had gotten draw. It's Berlin draw. It's Berlin draw. The Berlin draw. The worst draw ever. Berlin draw should be an automatic ban from tournaments. Like from now on, just... If you Berlin draw, banned. Long cloud draw is a much better. Rosie, you're a bot? Ding. Should count as 1-1 instead of 5. Brilliant rush count as serious. I don't hate this logic, Banana. You're speaking my language. Your queen was attacked, but that was a really free piece. Right, I mean, this is protected. This is being attacked. That's also defended. It's like a free piece. Opponent played bishop g5, and it was very takeable. Dang. That hurt. You got royal forked. Could have taken a piece. Instead, your opponent takes everything from you. What? I'm not doing any sort of the thing, Banana. I wasn't ready. No one prepared me for this. Ding. Yeah. A very interesting game. A lot of the moments that you could have improved really just feel tactical. And I think overall, it's definitely a lesson in not trusting your opponent. Rest in peace. Alright, Thug. Let's go Q. Yeah, a lot of one-shots for sure. Okay, some context. Alright. And then Banana, I think I'm gonna end the queue, but Banana, I do know you're the last one in. I have to go soon anyways, so should work out perfectly. I remember the game you submitted some time back where you played Queen G5. Oh, MacDeck's back. Okay, MacDeck, we might be able to go back to you as well. You kind of missed your time, but probably sneak you in. Played Queen G5 and sacked your game. This game also has a tactic. I'm trying to remember this Queen G5. Okay, so this feels like it's a flex game. Oh, it's yes, Queen G5. It's so annoying because it's like on the tip of my brain. Same line again. Was gonna say. Yeah, Doug. Kind of. I don't fully remember it, but kind of. Yeah. A lot of brilliancies. A lot of. Yeah, really nasty checkmate. Okay, so this is also just a nice. Interesting. Oh, let me change the view, by the way. You guys don't get. I'm sorry, you don't get to see what the masters played. don't remember, I'll just submit it again. I mean, it'll come back to me really quickly, but do I remember absolutely every game I see? I don't. This, you know, it's you know, it's tough. It's tough. Wow, this turned out really well for you. Maybe your opponent jumped the gun with knight c6, but I think you're doing the right things. Yeah, this looks great. Is Bordnik really super strong? So when Bordnik is really focused and just in the right mindset, yeah, like I mean he's good at anyways, but there's a reason that Bordnik is number 7 in the world in Blitz. Number 7 over the board, B-Day Blitz is Bordnik. He's that good. Oh look, there's lights. Really not though. I don't even know why you got those other lights.
Well, they're built into the wall, so.
Can I help you, good sir?
Nah, I can't watch. I had 5 minutes. I thought I'd come bullshit with you.
Oh, okay. It starts at 5?
What does?
That thing that you're going to?
It starts at 6:30.
Oh, okay.
But it's far away, so I gotta leave at like 5:45.
What's my score against him? Online, it's now like 45-5-5. Because I got smoked in 30-second chess yesterday.
That wasn't on stream.
It was on his stream.
I know, it would have been a glorious time to watch.
I know, right?
What's up, what's up?
30
Banana?
seconds.
Crash Dummy Ridge?
Yeah, I think he's chilling at 33. I mean, maybe he's played Bullet since, but he was chilling at 33 because of me. Guys, I suck.
Ew. I don't like this for black.
No, I was gonna say, like, the only thing I'd say so far is I don't know how I feel about taking right away. Like, I would probably play h3. Trying to encourage the take, because then if you get the light square bishop, it's fantastic. Really dominating with this potential push and the potential pressure. This is still good after taking. It's still good, but I like this bishop takes e6 by him. Just to, you know, the queen avoids any attacks by the knight if it were to take, and he doesn't ruin his structure by taking with the pawn. So yeah, just kind of a small moment, but I think it turned out really well.
Dang, no knight g5, huh? That's like so tempting.
Wait, knight g5 when?
To hit the bishop? Right after.
Oh, to hit the bishop here?
Yeah, that's like... Oh, no, there's knight b3. It's like...
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
bishop b3.
You want, yeah, well, that's... Yeah,
Yep.
lots of problems.
Not the problems.
Wait, you allowed bishop b3.
Oh, shoot.
I was just
I
kinda...
meant... You missed bishop b3! No! Wait, are we rooting for white or black here?
White.
Oh. Well, you got lucky. Nice.
Yeah, your position was so nice. I mean, you gotta take it, like, still, like, very serious. Precision. Chess is a precision game. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, probably bishop h6 right away. More...
Hey, yo.
Wait
Hey,
a
yo.
second, wait a second, maybe.
Nah.
Maybe he's cracked. Wait.
Hold on. It's too much. Feel like too much.
black looks kind of cooked
Yeah.
because of the mate threat.
Yeah, of course. Nothing? I'm trying to find something. Is it 960 the Black Castle?
No. Pretty sure the king has gone from here to here since you've been...
Yeah, Bishop Z4 is kind of gross.
32 seconds.
Oh!
Hey.
Oh!
Crushed.
Bro, can you chill? Black wants to be...
Not chill.
Black wants to stay alive for another year.
Absolutely no chill. And yeah, you kind of smoked him there. Bishop C4 is mate in 7.
Yeah. But, I mean, he was just so positionally bad.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really
Peanut?
nasty. No, okay.
Alright.
Well, very nice, Doug. Very nice. Banana, you are up next.
Probably good you die. He's just spicy.
Why are you trying to make me die?
Actual poison attempt here, chat. You're just spicy Japanese peanuts. That are made in Mexico. See, look, it's got the made in Mexico symbol.
I see that.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Hey, bananas are ready.
Are you occasionally watching the Rapid and Blitz?
I have tuned in one time.
I heard.
But it's been timing. I gotta watch. I gotta finish it.
I just hear that Lavon cooked up Gukesh.
He did, and then Gukesh played a super nasty game against the Barn. It was actually very nice. It's good. Okay, banana.
Whoa.
Oh, this looks like some super duper
Whoa.
powerful
Whoa.
theory. Smoke 'em, roll 'em up. Win.
Yo, Mikey, what's good, man?
Okay, so I feel like we're just about to see another flex game.
Flex games are fun. Hero can't. Alien Gambit. Oh man. Nope. What is this? Tartakawa? Taritakiwa?
What?
Tartakawa? Tartakuba?
Definitely Tartakuba.
I think it's called something like that.
I've heard it both ways.
Whoa, early H4.
So this is the line you were talking about, Banana. The H4 stuff.
Whoa!
A Greek gift with the G5 being covered.
Dang. Okay, so the assumption is you knight check, you take queen G4, and you're just gonna break through. And if you play F something, you run away. Damn. Might not be the worst try. You think King G7, King G8's the worst try?
I think you have to play King G8. I mean, King G8, you can at least try to bridge and get somewhere. Problem with King G6 is after I take, your king has no path. The one hope would be here, but I'm going to easily cover that with H5.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, different story if this bishop's gone, then yeah, you have to try King G6, but since you have a move to put your king back and try and create luck, it should go back. Still probably losing though. Oh.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Look, H6. H6. Oh, God, it's there. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. What was that? Main 2 from here? Damn.
3.
Main 3.
Wait, you can
One,
go king f6.
2. That's wild.
How long can he delay it with king f6?
Wait. Take, king f6.
Bishop check, king
Mate
g6,
in
take
4?
e7. No, it's probably closer to like 6 or 7.
Damn.
The test. 6.
Main 6! Ah! Damn. Wow.
Wow.
He really played bishop h2.
h4. And you're catching my attention with this h4 banana.
Wait, go to the opening.
H4.
Now I want to see.
Now you want... Well, you didn't want to see it before?
No, I did see it, but like... h4... Okay, and like... So more naturally, what? Rook e8, king f1? Because that's what I would... And then, yeah, I used to play Carol Comp for like 2 seconds. You play knight d7? Banana? You gotta help me out here. Knight d7? Ooh!
No, that's not the move. What am I missing?
Not there. I mean, even, which is really good for black here. Knight f8. I mean, this is how you're supposed to play Tartacara, is like get the knight to f8 as quickly as possible. Otherwise, you do die. So the idea works after bishop g4, which is what most people play bishop g4. No, you're supposed to bring the knight to f8 super fast. '97 just very passive for black. Yeah, but you don't die. That's kind of why it's the main. I think it's the main line.
Not in this h4 stuff.
Depends the sword desirable. Damn.
Yeah,
I guess
they're all sneaky.
Yeah, it feels baity because you have no h3. You got a point, I guess. Damn.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. And I think that is a solid one to end on.
It's a good blitz line. I'll give you that all day. Definitely a good blitz line.
Yeah, a little h4.
Gotham has a big announcement.
Has a big announcement.
What a baity title.
Stellars. Birds. Oh yeah, always had a big announcement. All right, I think we go to Stellar.
Oh, is that your last one?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish there. I gotta prepare for a lesson, and I ended the queue to finish with Banana. Those people. I mean, I think it's the double sacrifice that definitely gets people. Want to play it multiple times? I mean, you gotta try, right? You gotta try just a little bit.
See ya, Rosie.
Just send you guys over to Stellar Chess. We did some 4-player collabing with them last Saturday. Super cool.
Can Stellar join Chess Sharkz?
No, nobody can join Chess Sharkz.
She's very far away.
Too tough. Demands too much of you.
You need an NM. Damn. Why? Caden's already better than an NM.
That was good though. He kind of roasted you.
I know.
You gotta work on that. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here and submitting your games. It's a good time. I'm gonna go. I have a lesson to prepare for. Tony's got to eat more nuts. He's into that now. We'll catch you next, probably tomorrow. I think. Are you streaming tomorrow? You're streaming. I'm streaming. It's Tuesday. I was thinking it was Tuesday today. I'm all thrown off. So tomorrow I'll be streaming, and we'll be dual streaming. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Yeah, jump in a second.